Hey, BookTube, Sean here, and for the first of probably 2 videos going up today, I want to do my TBR for the hashtag ISATRAT, which is the I Suck at Readathons Readathon, hosted by Samantha over at Sam's Nonsense. The idea of this readathon is just a readathon for people who suck at readathons. Very low expectations, don't need to read 5 to 7 books within a week's time. Just to try and get you reading every day for a week, for the most part. And as I discovered in the Tome Topple readathon, I kind of suck at readathons. So I think this is one that's probably pretty manageable for me. She set up 5 challenges for the readathon, and there's a Twitter account where there's going to be people hosting sprints and discussions and stuff during the 5 days of the readathon. It goes from September 18th, tomorrow, to Friday, September 22nd. So it's just a 5-day readathon, just a quick, simple little thing that I think will be kind of easy to keep on top of. So without further ado, the first challenge of the readathon is read the smallest book on your shelf. I'm actually going to tackle 2 for this one because I have to read a ton of plays. I should have been reading plays all summer, honestly, because I'm on a script committee for a theater group to choose the next season. So really the smallest book on my bookshelves is always going to be plays because they're usually about 70 or 80 pages. So I'm going to read the play Laura by Vera Caspary and George Sklar this week. This is what the classic movie is based off of. But I want to do a book, too. And actually the smallest actual book on my bookshelves is Night by Elie Wiesel. And I can't find it. And I don't think I'm in the mood for that anyway. So I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see it there, River of Teeth by Sarah Gailey, which is a novella about an alternate history and the program actually was really thought of but never implemented, of bringing hippos to the United States as an alternate meat source. And this imagines that has an actuality and things go horribly wrong. It's about a 174-page novella. So hoping maybe I can get to that this week. Excuse me. I haven't been good at finishing books lately, but I'm hoping to get a bunch finished this week, because I have several in progress. And I'll talk more about that in my week in books, which is the other video that's going to go up today. The second challenge is to read 10 pages a day. I think that's perfectly doable. I think that's I think pretty much any of us should be able to read about 10 pages a day, even though I haven't been so good at it myself lately. But I think I can handle that for at least 5 days. Third challenge is to read a graphic novel. For that, I am going to read Descender Volume 1. That's what I'm thinking right now. I have a bunch of graphic novels, digital graphic novels that I got off of a Humble Bundle a couple months ago. But right now I'm thinking Descender Volume 1. I know that's what Sam's reading for her graphic novel, and I've been hearing a lot of great things about it, and it's kind of high on my list of graphic novels I want to get to. So I think I'm going to do that. If I don't do that, it'll probably be like Nowhere Men Volume 1 or Monstrous Volume 1. But I'm thinking Descender. Fourth challenge is to finish 1 book. Hopefully I'll be finishing more books this week. Like I said, I got a lot of them in progress. But hopefully I should definitely finish this, because it's a play. It only takes me an hour and a half to read a play. But I really would like to finish the play itself this week. I was hoping to have that finished by today, and I just haven't been reading this last part of the week. And the fifth challenge is to read for 20 minutes a day. again, I think that's a reasonable amount to read in. And like Sam said in her video, you could just listen to an audiobook for 20 minutes while you're doing something else, and that counts as reading for 20 minutes a day. So I have an audiobook I'm working on, and I've been listening to it while I'm at work, so I think the reading for 20 minutes a day, especially with audiobooks, has an acceptable format of that, is totally doable. So what I'm working on that will count towards this read for 20 minutes a day and the read for 10 pages a day is, I already mentioned I want to read River of Teeth and Laura, and I already mentioned that I have The Blade itself in progress that I'm hoping to finish. But I've been reading A Man Called Uwe this week by Frederick Backman. My digital hold of that finally came in, so I've been working on that, and I'm enjoying that so far. I'm hoping to be able to get that finished before the Overdrive takes it back. And the audiobook I've been listening to, I started listening to it on Friday. It's a pretty short audiobook, and it's going to count towards my Reddit Fantasy Bingo, is Shades of Milk and Honey by Mary Robinette Kowal. And I've been listening to that at like double speed, so I only got about probably 2.5 to 3 hours left of that audiobook at double speed. So that should be no problem to finish up this week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, because I'm working from home on Monday, so I don't tend to listen to audiobooks when I'm working from home. But so I should finish that up probably Tuesday, honestly. So I don't think finishing a book is going to be a problem for me this week, as it has been for the past couple of weeks. Also, I started, and Courtney, you're going to be very happy about this. I finally started On What Grounds, the first Coffee House Mystery by Cleo Coyle. Courtney at Cortagonist raves about this series, and it's actually one of the first books we talked about when we started talking, and she was really recommending it to me, and I've had this for years and have never gotten to it, and she loves this series, so I finally picked it up Friday night. I was kind of in the mood for a cozy, and I got about 4 or 5 chapters into it, so I'm really enjoying it. So I might even be able to finish it. Cozies, I can read cozies pretty fast, so I might even be able to finish this up this week. So I'm kind of hoping this entire list is going to be books that I finished that I will talk about in my week in books next Sunday, because I haven't been able to talk about finishing a book in a few weeks. So, but these are all things that are already in progress, except for River of Teeth, Descender, and Laura. But like I said, I shouldn't have a problem finishing a book this week. Hopefully I'll finish multiple, and that's it. That is my TBR for the hashtag ISATRAT, or the I Suck at Readathons Readathon. Let me know in the comments if you're participating in this readathon. Let me know if you've posted a video. I'd love to check out your TBRs. And I'll be looking forward to hearing how everybody does at this readathon. So if you've read any of these, let me know, and let me know what you think. And that's it for me for this video. I will talk to you guys in my next video, and I wish you all good reading.